About 1,000 people gathered at the Spokane Arena to honor the life of a fallen police officer, Lieutenant John Anderson. He died unexpectedly earlier this month. Anderson committed much of his life to serving as a police officer. KREM 2's Shayna Walltower was at that ceremony and tells us how his fellow officers and the community are honoring him.
Yeah, we're seeing just a fraction of the people this officer touched as they come to honor and remember his life and how much of it he spent serving right here in this local community.
Today is the day that we find ourselves asking, how did we get here? What went wrong? A day with more questions than answers.
These were the opening words to Lieutenant John J.D. Anderson's funeral. He was a public figure, but carried so many personal memories for nearly everyone here.
The thought that this cannot really be happening. Our hearts are heavy, sick with grief, but there is hope.
People packed the floor of the Spokane Arena to pay their respects and reflect on a dedicated servant to their city. Lieutenant Anderson died unexpectedly on July 5th. And though his physical work has now ended, the lasting memories have just begun. Anderson spent nearly 30 years with the Spokane Police Department, touching and assisting with so many lives. He served as a neighborhood rescue and motor officer and a leader of the department's honor guard. He also received several awards for his work, including the Silver Star for courageous employees. But outside of his work as an officer, he'll leave his memories to his family. Sergeant and fellow officer John Gately read letters that Anderson's family wrote to him, including one from his daughter.
My dad had many titles: family man, friend, police officer, etc. But the title I will always remember is my dad.
They are memories of a person who positively affected those in his personal home. But looking at the size of the crowd that came out today, his legacy extends well into the larger community. In Spokane, Shayna Walltower, KREM 2 News.
Shayna, thank you. Well, we are following a developing